Aaron,
Um,
I gotta shut my window. I hate to tell you that it doesn't have your first like initial thing. It might be like a few seconds in, so you got to keep smiling for a little bit.
okay, this is fun. Okay. Um, let's is anyone like need to ask anything before we do? I know you probably got most of the stuff taken care of with Cindy, but is there anything y'all need to ask me or Cindy before we get going anywhere? Take it
Madison
away,
says
Madison.
yes.
You can chat, you can unmute yourself, whatever y'all need. Yeah, ask away, y'all.
Okay, so with the My Stat Lab, you said that there was like unlimited tries for the quiz, and I took the quiz and then I didn't see where it was like do you get to retake the whole thing? Because I took it and then like I went and it just says resume or like go back to the like I don't do you get to retake the whole quiz again? Because you said you should get 100%, you get unlimited tries or what?
So there's homework and there's quizzes. The homework, you can just redo the question you got wrong. I think the quiz, you have to take the whole quiz before you see your grade, and then if you want to get a better grade, you have to redo every single question. I'm like 90% sure that's how it is.
So you zoned out there for a second, so I don't think we heard what you said.
Good. So for the quizzes, I think you have to submit it and get a grade. And then you can retake it and you have to retake every question. Unfortunately, that's the quiz. For the homework, you can submit one question at a time or as many as you want, and it'll tell you if you got it right or wrong, and then you can redo individual questions. Does that make sense?
I think I might set it up though, where what they could do with the quiz, they didn't have to do it all in one setting, where they could do like they could do part of it and they could come back and do, but they couldn't go back and change any answers that they had. So you wouldn't have to sit there for, 45 minutes or whatever. If you had like 20 minutes to start it, you could do that and then come back. That I do know. Gotta
Right.
click
And
that button.
we don't have a quiz this week. It's just the worksheets, but like I was finished with it and it told me what I got right and wrong. And then I just didn't know like if I could go back and change those answers, like if that's how it worked, or if it was just like that's just how it is. And it's
So
telling
Reagan,
you
are you talking about the blue circles or the gold square? Did you
the
do
blue circles.
Okay, so that's the homework.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So you should be able to go back and just, it should let you fix the ones that you did wrong. I'm thinking. Sorry, my dogs are like, I have 4 dogs here right now because my daughter's still without powder and 2 of them are in with me right now to separate them. So I think you can go back and you'll just click on it again because you have unlimited tries. And I don't think it makes you do the whole thing again. I don't want to say that for a fact, but I do think you can go back and just fix the ones that you got wrong.
The gold ones, when
You can.
you can, but you're going to have to do every single question. I think that's the difference between the two.
Yeah, you guys all just have to play with it real quick and like just do one and see, but you do get unlimited regardless. I think on the blue circles you can go back whatever you miss and just have to redo the ones you missed.
Yes. There when I get I'll be able to pull up my stat lab next time because I'm not in the section yet. And I'll show you how you can click just the questions for the blue circles, the homework. Madison, so you're saying when you click the Bibliu thing, let me share my screen.
Yes, Eric, that's coming back saying that there's no more codes or something.
That's awful. I'm gonna have to talk to um
Yeah, it's like, who do we talk to? I know.
W.
Yeah, I got a couple emails from students who haven't been coming to class, but they're doing the work. They emailed me last night and I'm like, well, you just click the biblio. And then I got in there and clicked it, and it does say that there's no more codes.
So they have to flip a switch somewhere and open more codes. So I'm gonna try to take care of that today. Hopefully it goes quickly. It could take a bit. So to Laura's question about how to organize your binder, I think what most people do is put the notes in one section and the worksheets in another. And then take out that exam appendix A and like staple that, and every time you do homework, use that if it's pertinent, because that's what you get for the midterm and the final.
So the appendix A, you guys, are the yellow pages. They put yours in color. So yours are the yellow pages. Those you'll be able to use on the exam. So yeah, just pull those right out of your course pack. And like Eric said, staple those because you'll get to use them.
I think they're green this time.
Oh, somebody
But-
told me last night they were yellow, but
Oh, maybe there's different. My in-person class they were green,
no, you're probably right.
but they've been yellow. Oh no, maybe, yeah, okay, they are yellow. Okay, you're right. Other questions? While you're getting ready to ask me a question, let me show you the one update I did last night, and then I was just too tired and I had you don't need to know my story. Anyways, I didn't get anything done last night, but I did, wait for it, I did put in a link to tutoring hours. And this morning from 8:30 to 11, this was active, just a Zoom link. You can pop in and come and go as you want, ask me any questions, work on worksheets, whatever. I'm there Monday through Thursday. That Zoom link is active. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will have that Zoom link active in my office. So if you want to come in person, because that's better, but it's also a pain because you have to drive places. Feel free to come to my office. It's JM 253. But feel free to make use of that. I spent a good hour this morning responding to the 500 emails from the last 2 days. So if I missed you, send me an email again. And Canvas is great. Like you see this inbox. Wait, I shouldn't click that because you'll see people's emails. But it's a great way to, it's an easy way for me to respond. But you can also send it to my email address. Right now, I'm getting the Canvas emails and the emails in my email address. So it's fun to manage. And as my organizational skills are just the best in the world, I think I'm not missing anything. So that's new as of last night. The other thing is, we were talking about this at the beginning, I put the Zoom recording here from Monday's class. And what this does when you click it is it takes you to my YouTube channel. Look at my face, it's wonderful. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to the morning videos, the MAT 133 morning Zoom videos. And then I will have a second playlist for the evening, the 6 to 8 o'clock ones. And each night after the day is done, I will try to make sure I upload them here. And they will be available. I try to be in bed at 10 o'clock. Also depends on what time I get my babies to bed, but it will be available at that point from that link. And what I think I might do is, instead of putting little links in each one of each day, put a link up here, maybe, or like a module, whatever these things are, that says morning Zoom video links and evening Zoom video links. If there's a different way you would prefer me to do that, that would be helpful, let me know. I'm always happy to be open to suggestions. The other, well, it's the night class that got the Zoom links. however you got here is how to get here. So apparently in the other class, some people showed up to Alana's class, and I need to make sure I fix that. I think what I will also do is maybe just put a Zoom link at the top too that just says class meetings, because it's the same link if you're coming to the 11 to 1 o'clock time or the 6 to 8 o'clock time. Okay. Questions? Yay, please ask away. So Laura, when you say please do, you're saying put one link at the top that gets you to class, and you don't have to keep looking for links. Okay, done. Yes, that makes total sense to me. I'll delete everything else. Even this recording will disappear, and it'll hopefully be nice and organized. Okay, so we talked about due dates for both classes being Sundays across the board for everything. Sunday at midnight. That's going to be true once I change them. So please ignore. Oh wait, this says September. Oh, I have them all due on Tuesdays. So I'm going to change them back to Mondays for everyone. Right now, there might be some overlaps between the worksheets you're turning in for me and the worksheets you're turning in for Cindy. Follow Cindy's Canvas, and I will fix my Canvas because I'm the problem. So that's that. And
So
we'll
Eric,
figure.
if they do have a repeat, you don't want them to turn them in for you, or do you want them to turn them in?
What do you prefer?
No, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna have them turn them in for me because, like, I just have like one. Like, I have 2.1 worksheet 1 or 2.2 worksheet 1. I don't have 1.1 worksheet 3.
Okay, yes. So whatever they turn into you, don't turn into me.
Okay.
And then I will change whatever's in here to one that you're not having them turn in.
Gotcha.
So I think I like, you all tell me, class, as you're thinking about this, and if you're watching this video, send me an email. One worksheet per section and then a review. One time I had students just turn in the big reviews, but that's a little scary. So I think you'll turn in one worksheet to Cindy, one worksheet to me for the class, and then the review, the big summary worksheet. If we start getting to where there's too much work, where it's getting in the way of your learning, like all of these worksheets and all of my stat lab is to help you learn. That's it. I grade it, Cindy grades it, because if we don't, who's going to do it, right? Like, you need that pressure. I get that. But if it gets to the point that you're like, I'm spending 500 hours a week trying to just get the homework done and I'm not learning, I'm just trying to complete it, then maybe we need to dial it back a little bit. I'm open to hear that. I also know if you're a student like me, you always want things dialed back. So there's a balance between what's best to help you learn and keep you practicing and what's too much and what's too little. So I'm open to trying to find that. So just let me know where you are, how things are going. How about, let's go to, yeah, yes, it'll take a week or two to get the hang of it. 100%, yes. So let's go to, I think, Cindy, you finished the worksheet that they're turning into you, right? Everyone's got this one done?
Yes, they should. If they were in class yesterday, we went through and finished the qualitative, quantitative. We went through that.
Anyone have any questions on this before you turn it in by Sunday at midnight as a PDF?
Reagan, no, you don't need to turn in the 1.1 to Eric. He's going to take that off of his. So if it's in mine, you don't also need to turn it into him. He does have 1.1 worksheet number 3.
You'll turn that one in. So this one here, you'll turn in.
So why don't you go ahead and unpublish 2.1 worksheet 1, 2.2 worksheet 1. There you go.
There we go.
Have we already done the 1.1 worksheet 3, or we haven't gotten there yet?
We have
not done that.
Okay.
Let's start there today. Ashley, A type in, not an actual scanner. I'm not sure I understand. Did you like type it digitally?
Oh, what she's saying, that was a, yes, Ashley, that was one that you, typed in your answers. It was a speed grader, Eric, that Jamie had put in. So it speed grades rather than, uploading it as a PDF.
So for me, you're always going to upload them. I don't have any speed graders, I think, set up at all. Yeah.
No, so you guys, there will be some that we're skipping. So 1.1 worksheet number 2, you can always do it if you want, but you guys are going to have so many worksheets. They put a lot of worksheets in here for us. And if you ever want the answers for them, just to check if you do any, just let one of us know and I can send you the answers for them. But they're exactly like 1.1 worksheet number 1 and 1.1 worksheet number 3. You're going to be doing the same stuff.
Okay, so I think what I'd like to do right now, unless there's some questions you want to jump in on, is have you, I need to not be looking at these worksheets because these are the wrong ones. Have you get in your course pack and let's look at page 458. This is worksheet 1.1, number 3. This is what I lectured last time. And I want to make sure you all feel good about it. So what we got, we got 10 people here. So we could do 3 groups of 3 and 1 group of 4. No, 2 groups of 3, 1 group of 4, because 3 plus 3 plus 4 is 6. In breakout rooms, and have you work together on this. What I like to see is it being able to have someone be able to pull this up and have it on their screen. So I'm going to show you a trick. Also, if those of you that are doing this digitally and say writing on the screen, like I'm doing now, if you want to turn it in so that the ink you use shows up for me when I grade it, you have to print this. So you would do print, and that was page 458 and 459, and I don't want to print all 1,000 pages, and I'm going to select print to PDF. And then I'm going to select the pages I want to print, 458 and 459. Oops, 59. So notice my little ink that's on there is shown on the screen. What it's going to do is it's going to flatten that onto the digital copy and make it a part of this. If you just save it and then upload it to Canvas, I'm 99% sure that ink won't show up because it's not attached to the paper unless you print it like I'm doing right here. So I'm going to print that. It'll ask you where to save it, and because my desktop needs to be disorganized some more, I'm going to do that. And then that's the document I would upload if I had all my answers on it. Most of you are probably writing this by hand, which in my opinion is better because there's links. I think I said that before, links between writing and paper and memory and all that learning stuff. But just for right now, I'm going to add this file to your Canvas shell. Nope, I'm not going to create a folder. And then if you want to download this and open it on your screen instead of opening the entire mess of stuff, and then one person share their screen while you're working in groups, that would be awesome. Otherwise, you could just have the course pack and jump through the course pack, which, remember, this is the course pack here that you could have. Or I think, didn't I dump in just the worksheets somewhere? Okay, so in day 2, I'm adding that 1.3 worksheet. And if you want to download it and open it, it's right here. Nope, it's not. It's right here, this PDF. And it's got a really low accessibility score. Okay, so I'm gonna set a timer for myself just to keep track of how much time I've let you do this. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Cindy, I gotta figure out how to make you host now. And Cindy and I are gonna be jumping in and out of the breakout rooms. Oh, look at you, Ashley, that's amazing. So what you're doing in the breakout rooms is you are working together, talking through. I'm hoping you turn on your mic because that's way better than trying to read chats of what you're talking through. You're talking through worksheet 1-1, number 3. This is the one you're going to turn into me. Any questions? Okay. You're going to get a screen that shows breakout rooms and joining them. Well, I need to make 3 rooms. Okay. Sorry, let me try again. What's going to happen once I'm done doing this is you're going to get a dialog box that says, join breakout rooms. And you'll click that, but of course I'm having a lot of fun here. Okay, here we go. For those of you watching the recording, this is the part I can't record. I apologize for that. I think this is the best part of class where you're getting to work with your peers, hopefully developing relationships and get to know each other. So here we go, everyone. I'm opening all the rooms. And oh, you know what? I don't have to make you. Let me stop the recording.